Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Ruben Kronig of Vineyard Time on Martha's Vineyard. And today I want to talk about the best investment watches to purchase with your GameStop returns. If you bought $1,000 worth of GameStop stock in August at $4 or so a share, you could have nearly $100,000 in return. If you bought that same stock in December or at the beginning of January, $1,000 worth of GameStop stock around $20, at the high, again, you could have nearly $20,000 in returns. So now you're asking yourself, what watch could I buy that would be a good value hold that I could put some of this money into? So today I want to talk a little bit about the different classes of watches and 3 or 4 watches that you might want to consider to put some of your money into. The first and most expensive is the Patek Philippe Nautilus. The Nautilus is trading exceptionally well. This is a watch that at retail, historically and recently, was in the mid-20s to the mid-$30,000 range. Now, on the secondary market, these $30,000 watches are trading for more than double that. Many of them are going for $50,000 to $80,000. So if you have the opportunity to pick up a Patek Philippe Nautilus at retail directly from an AD, this is a great investment. Additionally, because this brand has traditionally held its value very well, you have a relatively stable and sure of value, historically speaking. Now, maybe this is a little more than you wanted to spend, but the brand still interests you. The Patek Philippe Calatravas, which are sort of their entry point and a very simple watch, are a great value on the secondary market. If you look at these, you can oftentimes find many models available for $5,000 up to about $20,000. And that might be a great opportunity for you to get into this brand at a slightly lower price, but still be a part of the Patek Philippe family and brand. Now, let's say this price category is still more than you were thinking. You didn't make quite that much on your stock and you're thinking, what's the next tier down? Rolex is a great next choice. Steel Rolexes are very hot right now, particularly the GMT Master 2s, the Pepsi, the Batgirl, the Batman, and the Submariners. And those watches that can be had for just under $10,000 at retail are trading for nearly double that on the secondary market. So again, if you have the opportunity to buy one of those directly from an AD at retail, that's another great value hold and investment right now. Now, let's say you don't have the opportunity, you don't have the connection to a particular AD to get one of these watches because a lot of them are sold out right now. Another watch to consider is the Solid Gold Sub or the Solid Gold President. Both of these watches are a lot of value in the market. If you look at both of these models in the Rolex line used, you'll see that they are oftentimes trading for a similar price to a used steel watch. And that makes this solid gold watches quite a great value in terms of a long-term hold. Okay, now let's say the $10,000, the $20,000, the $30,000, the $40,000, this was just more money than you were envisioning spending on a watch, and you're asking what brand might be a little more approachable, but still be a really nice hold, something that would be respected, something that would hold up well, and something that is a very nice watch. In this case, Seiko is the brand I would recommend looking at. Seiko is one of my favorite brands. Their Patty series, their whole prospect line is absolutely stunning. And at retail, there are many models like the Patty Pepsi that can be had for a little over $500 retail up to about $1,000 retail. Now, some of them are more than this and some of the collection is less than this, but those are some of the models in that price range that I really like. They're mechanical watches. Many of them are automatic. They have a high water resistancy and their finish and quality is quite exceptional. Additionally, Seiko has a lot of in-house manufacturing capability. So when you're buying their watches, you're oftentimes buying stuff that was made directly at the Seiko factory. I have a lot of respect for this brand, both historically and in their current sense. They've created a very high quality product at a very fair price. So those are a few of the different watches that I think are worth considering. You may be able to find one of the Seiko models online for less money or look at a used one on eBay. Feel free to reach out, post any comments down below. Please consider subscribing. And if you have any questions about watches, let us know. Check us out at Instagram, vineyard_time, or our website, www.vineyardtime.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll have more exciting content for you shortly.